Hey guys, okay, so this is my week 3 process video for 2017. As you can see, I already have my photos printed. I did try, as you can see right here, the Ali Edwards Pendleton ink, which is supposed to be red. And I'm really glad I tried it before I actually did it on one of my photos, because it looks like it had some kind of a reaction or something. So I don't know why that is, but I'm definitely going to be looking for another type of photo paper that takes that ink better, because I don't really use those inks a lot, and I really want to. But these are the photos that I'm working with for this week, and I decided I'm going to be trying to incorporate some of the Ali Edwards Fun Kit from 2017 into this layout. This was a really fun week for us because my best friend came from Wisconsin and visited for a couple of days, and we really had lots of fun. So I thought the fun story kit would be really great for this. Alright, so here we go with the process video. So as always, I'm starting out by cutting out all of my photos. I print all of my photos on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of photo paper. So I'm just cutting out all of the photos. As you saw, I tested out the Ali Edwards Pendleton Crafters ink on my photo paper, and it just didn't work. It dried well, which is a problem I've had with the Canon selfie pictures that I used to use for Project Life. But for some reason the color wasn't right, and I think I might have had a reaction with the paper. So if you guys have any suggestions for what type of paper, what type of photo paper you guys use, please leave them in the comments below. I really would love to start using my stamp sets more, but the photo paper just hasn't been letting me stamp on my photos. But as you can see, I've moved on to my title card, and I knew I wanted to use either that pink plaid or the diagonals in all different colors, and I also knew that I wanted to use the alpha set that came with the Fun Story Kit. Now that alpha only has one of each letter, so it makes spelling things a little hard, because, you know, week has 2 E's, so if you only have one letter, E, that's not going to work. So I'm trying to use other alpha sets to kind of pair with that and figure out what I'm going to spell. I tried the Maple thicker set and a Felicity Jane alpha set that I had in my stash. And while I was going to spell out January, I realized that I could spell out January with the Fun Story Kit chipboard, which I don't know why I didn't think of that before, but I finally did. So as you see, I just picked out JAN to spell the abbreviation for January, and chose the diagonal multicolored card for my title card. And that chipboard set actually doesn't have any adhesive on the back, so I just used regular glue runner to stick that down. And I have had problems with glue runner and chipboard in the past, but this actually seemed to work really well. And for my numbers, which was the 15th through the 21st, I am using a Remarks alpha set, and it's called Patchwork, I believe, and it's from American Craft, and it's an alphabet and number set. So, as you saw, I am going through all of the starbursts that came in the kit, and I thought about using those all throughout my spread, but I end up changing my mind and not using them. Instead, I actually use some of the chipboard shapes from the chipboard set, and as you can see, I'm just choosing a few of those now. I end up using the 1, 2, 3 flags, and I put that on 3 of the pictures, and then end up using that fun memory card to tell the story of those 3 pictures. For that 4x6 slot right there that I just put the pink plaid card, that is actually a space that I wanted to use to put a few stats from my daughter's last doctor's appointment. So that's what I'm doing there. As you can see, I just added a little chipboard circle where that starburst was on the title card, and that one says "so much fun." And then the one on the doctor's appointment actually says "no fun," because my daughter had shots and a blood draw, and it was not very fun for her or me. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just adding a few more chipboard shapes around the spread. The one that I added on the photo of my persnickety prints order says "yes, this." The one on the photo of my husband actually says love this playful heart, and the one on the photo of my daughter that I'm adding right now with the glue pen says laugh out loud good times, because she's just really hilarious in this stage that she's in right now. So I'm just adding all of those to the photos, and I'm going to be adding the DR for the doctor visit on that pink card. And again, I just use those remarks stickers, the alpha stickers, for visit, and I think that paired really well with the alpha set that came in the fun story kit. And that little green circle that I'm adding inside the space of the D actually says no fun. I think I might have already said that. So I'm using this pink chipboard, and I'm actually cutting it in half, and I'm going to use both sides on two different photos. That one says bring on the laughter, and I'm adding that to that card just to give a little bit more pink. And then I'm adding the other side, which says bring on the fun, to the second card. And I really love how that worked because, as I said, this was a really fun week, so I'm glad I get to use more of the fun story kit in this spread. And I really love how cohesive everything looks using the same kit. So I'm definitely going to be trying to do this again for some of my story kits. As you can see, I'm just adding all of my photos into their pockets, trying to figure out if I need any more embellishments, cutting down some photos because they don't always fit correctly. And then I'm going to write my story in this card that says fun memory. I don't actually keep that card. I ended up writing my journaling on the computer because I really don't love my handwriting, especially when there's that much of it on one card. So I ended up just cutting out that fun memory icon and printing my journaling on another 3x4 card, and then just adding that sentiment back on there. For the yes card, I did add some journaling about hitting 100 subscribers on YouTube, which was amazing. Thank you all very much for subscribing and liking my videos. It's really great to know that people love what I'm doing. As you can see, that's my printed journaling. I have, the one is that 3x4 fun memory journaling, and then the other one is a few stats from my daughter's doctor's appointment, which I wanted to add to my spread. And that pretty much finishes up my process for this week, so I hope you enjoyed it. Alright, so this is my week 3 spread. As you saw in the process video, I used pretty much everything. I think actually everything was from the fun story kit, which makes me happy because I have all of last year's story kits that I've barely used, so I kind of need to get on the ball and start using them because this year's kits are equally as beautiful. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it. I added some chipboard also from the fun story kit, and I really love how this one turned out. It's very cohesive, and I really enjoy using Allie's story kits for a Project Life spread. So I hope you will join me later on in the week for more process videos. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed it. Alright, thank you very much. Bye.